Imagine this: a musician, fingers hovering over piano keys, suddenly hears a melody. It's impossibly beautiful, complex, evocative, but it wasn't born from human hands or heart. It flowed from an algorithm, an AI composer. The musician listens, captivated, yet a cold dread creeps in. If that can create this, what is left for me? What part of this intricate dance of sound was uniquely human? This isn't science fiction anymore. It's the quiet hum beneath the noise of our accelerating world. The reflection staring back at us from the polished surface of artificial intelligence. The question echoes in studios, labs, hospitals, homes. It whispers in the moments we feel replaceable. How does the rise of artificial intelligence challenge our very definition of human? When machines can learn faster, calculate further, even mimic empathy and creativity, what truly makes us unique? What is the core of our being that cannot be replicated, optimized, or rendered obsolete? This isn't just about technology. It's about looking into the mirror AI holds up and asking who, or what, we truly are. Science maps the terrain. AI demonstrates remarkable capabilities. Pattern recognition exceeding human experts. Problem solving in domains once thought exclusive to our intellect. Natural language processing that can converse, console, even persuade. Neural networks mimicking brain structures, learning, adapting. We see AI generating art, composing music, writing poetry. Tasks we associated with the soul, the spark of human genius. The old benchmarks crumble. The Turing test, once a gold standard, feels increasingly quaint. An AI might convince us it's human, but does that make it so? Philosophers revisit the Chinese room argument: symbol manipulation versus genuine understanding. Is the AI understanding the story it writes, or merely executing a sophisticated program? Does it feel the emotion in the music it composes? Socially, the ripples spread. Our sense of self-worth, often tied to our skills, our jobs, our intelligence, feels threatened. If an AI can perform our tasks better, faster, cheaper, what is our value? Identity crises simmer beneath the surface. We see anxieties about job displacement, yes, but deeper still, a questioning of intrinsic human worth. Are we merely complex biological machines, soon to be surpassed by silicon counterparts? Or is there something more? Something science, in its current form, struggles to measure? Ancient wisdom traditions offer a different lens, a perspective not threatened by the rise of external intelligence, but one that invites deeper introspection. Buddhism, for millennia, has explored the nature of self, consciousness, and reality. It begins by questioning the very notion of a fixed, permanent human identity, the concept of Anatman, or no self. It suggests that what we call I or me is not a solid, unchanging entity. It's a collection of constantly changing physical and mental components. Body, feelings, perceptions, mental formations, consciousness, all arising and passing, interdependent, impermanent, like a river, always flowing, never the same twice. If our own self is not a fixed thing, how can we define human in opposition to a machine? Perhaps the challenge isn't that AI mimics us. Perhaps it's that AI forces us to confront the illusion of a solid self we've clung to all along. Then there is shunyata, often translated as emptiness. Not nothingness, but the absence of inherent, independent existence. Everything, whether a human or an AI, exists dependently, arising from causes and conditions. A human needs air, water, food, relationships, ideas. An AI needs code, data, electricity, hardware. Neither possesses an intrinsic, standalone essence. This understanding of dependent origination shifts the focus from what is human to how does the experience we call human arise, and how does the experience an AI simulates arise. Consciousness itself, Vijnana, is explored deeply. Is it merely information processing, as some computational theories suggest, or does it involve a subjective awareness, a qualia that current AI lacks? Buddhism points to the experience of consciousness, the raw awareness prior to conceptualization. Can an algorithm truly experience redness, or joy, or sorrow? And what of suffering, dukkha? Our capacity to experience pain, loss, impermanence. This very vulnerability, often seen as a weakness, might be a source of profound uniqueness. It fuels empathy, compassion, karuna, the drive to alleviate suffering in ourselves and others. Can an AI, devoid of biological vulnerability and the sting of mortality, truly understand or embody compassion? Or will it remain a sophisticated mimicry, lacking the felt depth born from shared fragility? Perhaps our uniqueness lies not in our intellectual supremacy, which may be fleeting, but in our capacity for deep feeling, embodied awareness, existential angst, and the compassionate response born from that shared vulnerability. Let's pause for a moment. Bring your awareness inward. Notice the thoughts arising in response to these ideas. Perhaps anxiety about the future, curiosity, resistance. Just observe these thoughts like clouds passing in the sky, without judgment, without needing to grasp or push them away. Now, bring your attention to the body, the feeling of breath entering and leaving, the subtle sensations of aliveness, this embodied presence, this direct experience. Is this something an algorithm can replicate? Consider a moment you felt deeply connected to another being, a moment of shared joy or sorrow or understanding. What was present in that connection beyond words, beyond logic? Feel into that quality. This practice isn't about finding definitive answers. It's about cultivating presence with the questions. It's about grounding ourselves in the direct experience of being here and now, amidst the swirling complexities of technology and identity. Find the anchor in your own awareness. The musician hears the AI's melody again. Perhaps the initial dread softens, replaced by a different kind of question. Not what is left for me, but what does this mirror show me about the nature of creativity itself? What human element, the struggle, the imperfection, the journey, resonates even when the output is flawless? The AI holds up a mirror. It reflects our capabilities, our limitations, our aspirations, our fears. It challenges our definitions. But the reflection is not the reality. The map is not the territory. Perhaps the ultimate human uniqueness isn't a fixed quality to be defined and defended. Perhaps it's our ongoing capacity to question, to feel, to suffer, to connect, to be aware of our own awareness. To look into the mirror, however unsettling, and choose to grow not in spite of it, but because of it. The question isn't just what AI is. It's what we become in its presence. This conversation is just beginning. It belongs to all of us. What does being human mean to you in the age of AI? What qualities do you believe are irreplaceable? Share your thoughts, your questions, your insights in the space below. Let's explore this journey of wisdom together.